Previously on Survivor, 12 players started a brand new season that would stretch them to their limits.
Welcome to Survivor, guys! Yay!
After winning the first challenge, Brenden won the power to pick his tribe.
Congratulations, you have won the power to pick your starting tribe.
And he stacked his tribe with threats.
Bruh, we're not going to trouble.
But he let his team down during the immunity challenge, sending Royo to tribal council. At Meriden, Josh set up a plan to blindside Shannon.
Already?
While also striking up an alliance with her.
I pulled aside Coryne, Mikey, and Josh to form an alliance of 4.
And he roped in Mikey as his ally.
Stay true to the first alliance.
At Royo, Brenden found the hidden immunity idol. While Nick and Faith tried to get Ben voted out.
It's just like Ben has won.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing. It's like he's won.
Because I don't want to watch Survivor. I hate when the player that has won before wins again.
Ben is probably my #1 target, not gonna lie. It's not about shit.
I was like, Ben's won before.
But it wasn't enough, and at Tribal Council, Nick was voted out.
Oh my god.
The tribe has spoken.
11 are left. Who will be voted out next?
It doesn't look like you're coming out. I tried to not get mad. I'm sorry.
What? I'll text you. You can't text me. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, it's just like, you can text me. That's such a lie.
I don't have your number, but...
Oh yeah. Do you want my number now?
No.
Been rejected by women many times, so.
Yeah, sure. What's your number, Mikey?
That's how you get
96 59 76.
I'll tell you.
I'm
I
sorry, you
have
said
your
what?
number.
Can I get your number?
Yeah.
No, I don't want it. No, I don't care.
I get rejected by many men too. Equal both sides.
Oh, I'll take your number.
It's split into twos. Like, everybody has their buddy, and my buddy's Coryne. The other buddies are then Josh and Mikey, and then Parker and Kyle. And so it's 2, 2, and 2. So Coryne and I are trying to pull Mikey and Josh, and so are Parker and Kyle. And it's kind of difficult because, like, out of the 2 girls, because he wants to have the all-guy alliance, so out of the 2 girls, like, I'm very familiar with Survivor, and I think I'm definitely more strategic and more of a threat than Coryne. So I think he would want to cut me out first than her.
We just figured the girls were going to stay together no matter what. And it's kind of been going that way because they always go off and talk alone. So we're thinking if we get one of them out, then the other girls will have no choice but to, you know, side with one of us.
I'm getting the impression that the girls are kind of just alliancing together and then they're just gonna like try to pick us away one by one. So I think we're gonna try to break that up.
Our tribe is pretty passive, so everybody's doesn't want to jump on the attack on somebody. So I'm just kind of seeing where I fit right now. I'm just kind of like, somebody tells me to do this with them, I'm like, sure, I'm with you. And then this person tells me to do it, I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. So I'm just gonna kind of see how it plays out. I need to figure out who Mikey's voting for. I'm gonna try to make Mikey do what I want to do.
Shannon, like absolutely. Why? Because they're gonna vote for us. They told me no. So it seems to me we know those 2 votes are going to so us for Shannon. That's a done deal. Yeah, because it makes sense. This group's gonna do this already. Josh personally came up to me and saying he's playing 2 different sides already. But he's just gonna play his part on both sides, so he kind of worries me. And you already know they're gonna stay together because they're girls. That kind of makes sense, yeah. That's always how these things work, really. That's true. But if we just stick it out, at the end of the day, men are superior. So we'll be okay.
I think Fake is out for me because she initially said after the first Lost Immunity Challenge that I should go home because I've won already, and so I'm kind of keeping an eye on her. And during Tribal Council, she like called me out.
So I didn't hear this. Basically, so like if we go to Tribal Council, get its Faith.
Faith was the one that initiated voting out Ben on the last tribal. Which, I like I said, I completely understand her reasoning. But the plan was Nick, which we ended up all sticking to the plan. So I still trust my team, which is nice.
I'm holding an idol right now, so. How do I do this?
I think everyone's trying to look for the immunity idol. At this point, I think someone has it. I don't have it. And that's worrying me because everyone's pretending like they don't.
Not I have no idea what this thing is. I think someone has it.
That's the most rich.
Someone made the mistake on my tribe of finding the idol but leaving the wrapping behind and the instructions. It's confirmed. Someone on our tribe has the idol and purposefully hiding it. I have to believe it's Faith. She seems like the most likely person to get it and hide it. So, I'm going to talk to Brenden about it.
Today, we're going to play a pretty wild game here. We're gonna play Survivor Charades for this immunity challenge here. Here's what's gonna happen. Each round, one person from each tribe will act out a hidden phrase for their tribe. Each phrase will be 4 animals from a possible list. Each of you guys are gonna have that list, the guessers for each tribe. Now, 2 rotating players on the tribe are going to have to guess what is being acted out by the person who has the code and write down the phrase on their marker boards. The first tribe to get the phrase correct will win. You're going to be rotating through your tribe, so 3 of the 5 of you will be playing at any given point, while the other 2 just watch, not able to help at all, okay? We're going to rotate through rounds, and the first to 7 points is going to win. First off, who's going to sit out for Meriden? I can sit out. All right, Josh is going to sit out for Meriden. Go.
Go, 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 you got this. Yes, hey! Whoa!
Whoa.
Got it.
All right, let's see if they got it. That's point for Royo.
Is it one word? Is one word at a time?
Yeah. No. It's all 4 words. So their answer was camel, zebra, kangaroo, moose. They got it in that time. I watched them do it. So. All right. So. All right. You guys both ready? Yep. Go. Come on. Got it. All right, let's see if they got it. Royo gets a point. Yeah!
They were. I know. I saw you. I was like,
Survivors ready? Go.
Push it. Go.
These indents did not help us.
Got it.
How?
Let's see. Royo gets a 3rd point.
Got it.
Got it. All right. Yep, 4 points. Royo is up 4-0.
Got it.
5 points for Royo.
Got it.
Oh my God.
If Royo gets this, they will win immunity.
Got it.
Royo wins immunity.
Oh my gosh, that went so much smoother than I thought. That was awesome. It was great.
I don't know if we were faster. I don't know if we just were better at guessing. If everybody on our team played charades on the weekend and they just have never played before. We were just all really in tune with each other. So I think that's really what brought it out in the end.
So, Royo, very well played in the challenge today. Congratulations, you have immunity and will not be going to tribal council again. So you guys can take 20-30 minutes, just chill at camp, while Meriden goes to its very first tribal council. You guys can head on out.
Hey, Kyle.
Look at it. And all right, guys. Shannon, how are you guys feeling after this challenge loss?
I mean, I'm not like taking it personal because they're just crazy good.
They had a system.
Yeah, they had like a really good system, so like it's not like sad that we lost.
Josh, how do you think this tribal council is going to go down?
I'm not worried for myself.
All right. Well, with that note of confidence, you guys can head back to camp.
with this round, I really thought our team was going to be good, especially because of Shannon. She's like an actress, so I was like, oh, we got a hands down. We got an actress in the group, so I thought it was going to be hands down. That was not the case.
At the very beginning, I formed an alliance with Parker and his friend, and we decided to vote out Shannon. Just because we thought that she might have the idol and we didn't think she would play it in the first round. And then after that, Shannon and Coryne came to me and asked me to join an alliance with them, and they said they had Mikey and they said they wanted to vote out one of the guys. So I said, sure, I'll do that. And after that, I kind of had my mindset, I was like, we'll just vote out Shannon. But then as of recently now, it'd probably be best if Parker left.
I think Josh and Mikey and I are just, I think we're like that. I think we're pretty good for now. I'm pretty sure the three of us are going to try and stay in as long as we can until it gets to like singles.
When it comes to the guys, Parker's probably the biggest threat, just because he's usually better at the physical challenges if we ever get to those, and he's very fast, so.
Dude, my knee hurts now.
Oh, you fell?
Yeah.
If I side with the girls now, and then we vote him out, then coming to the next round when there's only 5 of us and I'm still on the girls' side and then I can convince them to do what I want them to do, then that's going to work out for me in the end. So yeah, I think I can probably manipulate them pretty well.
That was like sad.
Yeah.
I did not expect him to get it so fast.
It was crazy. We had like we didn't even act one the first word.
That's the worst part. You guys were like for like sheep. You were like trying to act out what the sheep do. They were just like medium-sized animals. They were like a token sheep. That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with how we did. I don't think we can really point the finger at anyone in particular. What I was telling the other people is just as a group, what we need to work on is actually like coming together and making a plan every time. Before we didn't really strategize that one, unlike we did with the first round. So if we just make sure that we're strategizing every time and come up with a plan and find a way to exploit any loopholes or something in the rules or whatnot. I think that's what will get us the wins for the most part.
I think if we did premeditate on it a little more on like what kind of system we could have used, I think that would have been more effective. I mean, I don't think anyone takes the blame on that. It was just like us as a group and didn't figure something out well.
Yeah. I wonder if they they probably looked at the paper already and then just already distinguished what was like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Like, they probably looked at the paper before they started and then acted out every 20, all the 20 animals, and then this is this.
Is the idol rehidden?
No, it won't be rehidden until 7 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Being rehidden implies it was found.
That's true. It's like, oh, okay.
Parker gave him that look like, be cool, man.
I just didn't know. This is my first time.
It's true. Yeah. He's got innocence.
Innocence that just outed his friend.
Wait, what?
Just didn't know. As soon as we got back, Kyle has never played Survivor before, and so he doesn't know much about it. And so he said very loudly to Parker, so are they gonna re-hide your idol now? And Parker said, no, you have to play it, but... And so I was like, that implies that an idol would be found. And then they're like, oh, no. And it was the worst lie of my life.
We're voting for Shannon because we think she has the idol, so we just want to get that idol back. We think Shannon has it because she ran into one room and then immediately ran right back out, so I mean that's kind of suspicious.
I know for a fact that both of the girls are going to vote Parker, so if all the guys think I'm going to vote for Shannon, but then I take a swing, and then I know Mikey is very iffy too, and he might end up going for Parker too. So I think if I try to play safe and just know that those two votes are going to be on Parker and I vote for him, and then Mikey ends up swinging, then I'll be on the good side.
I really have a problem with like objects that are swords, wands.
You have
anything.
a problem with them?
Yes, because I will geek out.
Geek out.
Like I'm just gonna keep drawing the sword, acting like I'm cool.
That doesn't make it cool.
No, that's why you can you just do this? No, I want it.
Boys versus girls is what I'm afraid of, but we'll just have to see because I think I bring a lot to the plate being a stronger girl, so I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna get eliminated.
Why?
I don't know. Shannon's really like suspect on me. I don't have the idol. I don't know where it's at.
I'm scared because I don't know.
I don't want to go.
Anything.
I want the idol so bad because I'm really scared.
Yeah. I don't know, like, since I've never, that's a disadvantage for me because, like, I've never seen the show, I've never done anything, so, like, I don't know where it could be. Like,
They literally could hide it anywhere. Like, I found it in the clock. Season 1. It's ridiculous.
I just don't want everyone to, like, lie to me. I don't know. I just want to be
That's
everyone's
the scary
friend.
thing. You
and,
don't
like,
want to tell them the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Shannon talks a lot of crap, and, like, I'm just like, okay, yeah. But, like, she could turn what?
She just said
a lot of crap about like everybody. She was like, well, what about this person? What about this person? I'm like, you could be doing the same thing to them about me. So like, yeah. I don't know. This team's not very connected in any way. We just are kind of there playing the game together. That's about it.
There's like 3 people kind of in the works of like being off. It's between Kyle, Shannon, and Parker.
Yes.
I just strategized with Josh and Mikey. I think and hope that they would be more loyal to me than they would be to Parker.
Welcome, Meriden, to your first tribal council of the game. And it was a pretty tough defeat today. Josh, talk to me about that challenge.
It was a little disappointing. I accept the defeat, but I think that they had a little bit of a better system in place than we did. And so I think they won pretty fairly.
So if they have a better system, what does that say about their tribe, about their unity?
I think they're probably pretty good when it comes to unity, but I think they're also all equally as competitive. So I think they were just trying to exert that, and I think it'll do them well in a couple early challenges, but I think it will ultimately be their defeat. So,
Mikey, how has this game been different than the first one? Because maybe at first glance it looks similar. You win the first challenge, you lose the second challenge. How is this game different than the last time you played?
So for sure, the first challenge, I like the twist of it just being a solo thing. So we're all trying to fight for ourselves already, and so I feel like we're all getting in that mindset of we're gonna be in teams, but we're gonna start off first individually, and it's gonna end individually. So don't get too comfortable being in a team.
Shannon, if you were going to describe your tribe to someone from the outside, how would you describe Meredith?
We're kind of fun. I would say very strategic, though. I think a lot of people on this tribe, the other tribe seems more physically threatening, but I think there are a lot of brains on this team.
Coryne, does that seem accurate to you? Do you see people running around discussing strategy, doing all that at your camp?
Somewhat, yeah. We have some people who do, some people who kind of just sit back, relax, and take it slow.
Who are some of the people who are big movers and shakers?
I think Shannon walks around and gets stuff from everybody, and Josh likes to plan some stuff out too.
Do you guys think that that's fair? And Josh is just going to leave Shannon hanging on that. That's not good. Josh, how do you feel being one of the movers and shakers of your tribe? Does that feel accurate to you?
I would say it feels pretty accurate. You know, I just want to make sure I know what's going on at all times. I like to be comfortable, so.
Yeah, I mean, information is important in this game. Kyle, can you talk about how much do you know tonight, and how much of this is like, well, I don't know, we'll find out what happens when we vote?
I think possibly some people know something. No, some people know something. Some people know some parts of other stuff, and I don't know who's with who though. That's the thing. It feels like it almost feels fractured at some points, and then sometimes it seems like, oh, maybe someone's trying to make an alliance. I'm not sure on a lot of stuff, to be honest.
Parker, one thing I'm curious about in the early game that everyone's always wondering about, and you know this as a returning player, is hidden immunity items. How do you know who has the idol, and how do you go into a tribal thinking about that?
Like, people usually act suspicious when they have it, because like they're just kind of like looking around, like, all right, they're probably gonna vote for me. Should I use it now? Should I not? I don't know. I didn't have one first season.
One thing you did have first season is you did get voted out. You're the only player who knows what it's like to get voted out here at this tribal. Do you feel that same dread for this tribal, or do you feel pretty safe, all things considered?
No, I don't feel safe at all.
Okay. Why's that?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know, I got that gut feeling. Like, maybe this is time for me to go.
All right. Coryne, you think Parker has reason to feel nervous?
Not really. I mean, he brings lots to the team, so.
Kyle, what is tonight's vote going to say about this team?
I think it's going to show what our aim is and what kind of people we're looking to keep. If it means me leaving, then it might mean I'm not the kind of person they want. Who knows?
All right. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to add before we go to vote?
Love you guys, and I hope the best for you.
Okay. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Alright, I'll read the votes. Person voted out will be asked to leave tribal council immediately, and they will get an aftervote. So, first vote, Shannon. Second vote, Kai. Third vote, Kai. It's 2 votes Kyle, 1 vote Shannon. Fourth vote, Shannon. Tie. It's 2 votes Kyle, 2 votes Shannon, 2 votes left. Shannon. That's 3 votes Shannon, 2 votes Kyle. Second person voted out of Survivor, Friends and Foes, is Shannon. Shannon? Shannon? Try this vote. Alright. Alright guys, that was a hard-fought round. Lots of strategy going on in that one. And it's only going to get more intense from here, guys. So, you guys are going to have a little bit of time back in camp.